government hates competition. That's a good point. You gotta put a hole in your shirt, man. Yeah? That's cool, man.
We can coexist.
How you doing? We're friends. We're friends. And the Fed. 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 Is this about the Fed now?
Resonate with the masses out there. It's amazing.
There we go. There's a real sign. There's a real sign.
Get this one.
Oh yeah.
She gets a prize. Come on, this is a good one.
That's a good one.
That's what I've written on postcards to these jerks in Congress. It's unconstitutional. They don't let a little thing like the Constitution bother them.
They just work around it.
Work around it. They're shredding it. As Sean
No, they make their own.
They make it up as they go along.
They make their own.
Make it up as you go along.
Well, that's what they have.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Sweep up clean.
There we go.
What's up, man?
That was a loan push.
How you doing, bud?
Watch out for them cars that are getting ready to hit you.
Cardboard in my car. Maybe we can make some signs.
Everybody's right, if everybody's wrong. Young people speak their mind. Fall behind, time to stop. One more time, everybody look for
For us, everybody.
You'll get much sense if they're working for us. But then, I'll see his, oh, we'll just make it up as we go along. So much for an oath of office.
We're going to win in 210. We're going to take back 40 seats. We just raised $1.5 million. Obama's going to be a one-term president.
The poll just came out today. 2/3 of the whole America, okay? 2/3 of all America against it. It came out today. Watch your news tonight. 2/3. 2/3. Oh, CNN, huh? Watch the news tonight. The poll came out. You can watch your NBC too. They'll show you.
If you win, fine.
Tonight. Watch it tonight.
You lost the last
2/3 of the United States. They voted him in, but they didn't know he was going to do all this stuff.
We chose to rally at Rupersberger's because Dutch represents everything that's really bad about Congress. Ever since he's gone into Congress, he's voted the wrong way on almost every bill. And unfortunately, Congress is filled with politicians just like Rupersberger.
That's right.
My friends, I think it's time for a revolution. Alex Schlegel's going to come up and talk about a little bit about why exactly Dutch Rupersberger is such a turd.
How's everybody doing? All right, well, I'm going to talk about a little something maybe I guarantee everybody here is familiar with. It's called the military-industrial complex. Boo. All right, this is a quote from Dutch. Our veterans made the greatest sacrifice serving our country and often putting their lives on the line to defend freedom. We in Congress must make sure our veterans receive the care and resources they deserve throughout their lives. That's a quote from Dutch Ruppersberger. But does Dutch Ruppersberger actually support the troops, or is he just a typical pandering politician that's well connected with the military-industrial complex? The men and women that serve in the military take an oath to support and defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. Congressman Dutch Ruppersberger took the same oath, but has failed in upholding the supreme law of our great republic. Ever since 9/11, both political parties in Washington, D.C. have placed America in a state of perpetual war. The Congress of the United States, then controlled by Republicans, abdicated its constitutional obligation to be sole determiner regarding America's entrance into war by providing President Bush with virtually unlimited and unchecked ability to determine and wage war, clearly outside the perimeter of constitutional authority. I think we're all familiar with Article 1, Section 8, clearly states that Congress shall have the power to declare war. So why hasn't Dutch done anything to end these unconstitutional wars? Well, to get to the truth, you must follow the money. According to www.govtrack.us, here's a sampling of his top 20 campaign contributors in 2009-2010. Well, let's look at the top of the list. Northrop Grumman, $38,100. Yeah. We got Raytheon, another military contractor. We got about $10,000. And then we come down to number 6, Boeing Corp, $9,000. Number 7, Lockheed Martin, over $7,500. General Dynamics, $7,000. Honeywell International, $6,000. BAE Systems, $5,000. The list goes on. He's just a shill of the military-industrial complex, the intelligence-industrial complex, and he just perpetuates these wars for his own benefit, not to support the troops. In President Eisenhower's 1961 farewell address, he warned Americans about the dangers of the military-industrial complex. So does Congressman Ruppersberger actually uphold the liberties and defend the Constitution for the constituents in the 2nd Congressional District? The answer is no. I end with some quotes by James Madison. The condition of unending perpetual war only serves the purpose of lessening liberty. To quote Madison again, no nation could persevere its freedom in the midst of continual warfare. Madison also declared, if tyranny and oppression come to this land, it will be in the guise of fighting a foreign enemy. And one more from Madison, the means of defense against foreign danger have been always the instruments of tyranny at home. Dutch needs to go. He doesn't represent any one of us here.